how far did I get the last time? I don't know why I didn't play this long ago. Alright, what we got? What we got? Still locked characters. Oh, he dropping little Peggy balls. Alright. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Just that little upgrade might actually help a whole lot, obviously. Bouncy as fuck. Or it could be some bullshit. Alright, let's go Peglin. Let's go, Peg. Oh, let's overkill. Let's go. Get him out of here. Boy, we got some bullshit here. Trapped in the spider web. That was useful as fuck. Alright, I need to think about a lot of these. Hey, that's what's up. Alright, let's see. Can't do that. Of course, we're going to go. No, no. This is for real. Damn. That was a waste. Oh, you little shit. Get him out of here. God damn. I should have went the other way. What the fuck? Okay. I'm getting my ass whooped now. Shit. Get him out of here. Don't do nothing stupid. Alright. Let's see what we got here. God damn it, it was wasted. I should've. Yeah, I gotta get better at that. Shit, they get really ganged up on me, bro. This seems real interesting, but I don't know. Let's see what it do. Wow. Damn it. It took me way too long. Oh wow, that worked out. Oh, grand night to you too, V. Yeah, appreciate that. I'm alright. Hope all is well with you too. Yeah, the night is the night. I'm chilling, chilling, chilling. Yeah, and I'm on a new game now 'cause that final boss was a pain in the ass. I need a break. Had an irate patient. Yeah. Irate, yeah. Red face, droopy eye. Man, that's a that's heel have eyes looking at. Anyway, this game is called Peglin. It's it looked easy enough to just do and not have to spend so much time thinking, but it's actually alright. It's definitely a lot more laid back than the other one. I was kind of getting mad, getting my ass whooped over and over and over and over and over. But you had an irate patient. Yeah, I know that's the worst. This seems really useful to. Let's Oh no. No. So he was a recovery patient. Now that's annoying as hell. Like, can I close? Can I go? You just don't want me to leave. Ethereal Peglin seems to be some kind of echo of a former self or yourself. Oh, I can upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. You so smug with it. Yeah, I already know what you was doing. You was like, you damn near hit him with the me no no English. Me no no English. Man, when I was doing customer service, bro, you cannot. You. I mean, I would call you all kinds of shit afterwards, but you could not like really shake that out of me too much. Like, not the customer. Now I would divert you to someone else at the most extreme cases, but man, I used to just be looking at people like they was crazy, bro. I'm like, wow, you're actually insane here, you know. You are unhinged, sir. Calm yourself down, okay? Calm it down. You're right here. I'm gonna need you to be right here, buddy. Alright? You tone it down. You start talking to him like that, like one of they little white kids. Tone it down, buddy. Connor. he looked, yeah, that hurt it, that hurt his feelings. Then he was like, well, um, about that thing that I wanted you to get done, can I make sure that it gets done, please, please, please. Can you please not close up the store, please? You sure? I don't even know who that person was. Well, excuse me, ma'am. I don't even know who that person was. Oh, now he came in there droopy eye, red face, you know, musty t-shirt on probably, you know, hard working shoes. Shoes probably work harder than he did, but he wouldn't go past it. But now he in that bitch. He clutching his pearls. He didn't even have pearls. He clutching his pearls now. He like, oh shit. Excuse me, ma'am. Please, can I have this? He's like, what? What? That's why I wish people would just come in, be a customer, you know, show respect, get your respect, cause you just don't know who you're talking to all the time. You never know. He came in there off withdrawal and a bad day, and then he wanted to pass that energy off 15 minutes before closing. Hold on. That shit just sunk in for me. That shit's funny as hell. Oh man, that's a trip. That's a trip. Dude, see, you gonna give him some. See, that's terrible, man. He was about to get some grace, and now, what'd you do? You sent them packing. You had to send them packing. Oh, I'm sorry. That whole scenario is too hilarious right now. Cause I know he tweaking hard. Oh man, just going through it. You know, son of a bitch, just goddamn drug test. And I gotta fucking landlord's gonna kick me out. Goddamn, can't do my drugs. Pass this test. That's hilarious, man. So you just see, I was definitely gonna look out for the real because he needed the job. See, man, and people be messing up like that, man. Needed the job. See, see now I got the full spectrum. See, you ain't tell me he just stuck his whole foot out he kicked his own ass and then after he stuck his foot in his mouth. That's just like weird. I just don't understand like what mentally you go. That's like people who, you know, want to destroy a situation before it, you know, get started or something. I don't know. I'd be like, then just don't deal with it. Like, what's wrong with you? That's like, you know, I'm gonna go. You know, I'm allergic to cats or something, and I hate cats. But I'm gonna go, you know, work at a cat cafe or some stupid shit. You like what? And then I'm gonna blame the cats, you know, just to complete the fucking Karen behavior. That shit's so annoying. Cause he need, you know, yeah, I mean, you know, it make no sense whatsoever. You know, be like, hey, about that job that I said you sucked at, can I do that? Hey, can I? Do you think I'ma be good at that job? You know, cause I came in here to kind of, you know, I just wanted a job. I thought I was just, you know, looking for some service, but nope, I needed a job, and that's that's just ass backwards. Oh shit, yeah, this is a boss fight. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, this. Yeah, you know, it is what it is in that situation. I hate that you have to go through it. You know, just like the rest of us, we out here dealing with these assholes and nut jobs. Some of us actually have to do more than others, but we all gotta deal with them. Sadly. Oh, it didn't. Come on. This is kind of loud. I gotta turn this down. Let's see where this got now. Oh, good. It split up. Come on, get some damage. No, that was... Oh no, I'm trapped. Collected. Contribute to damage. That might work out, but let's just... Shit. What the fuck? Oh no, that's... I don't know if that's good or bad. That might be good. Yeah, that was good. Alright, let's do some. Let's... That was worth it. Let's go! The graphics of this game reminds me of this Nintendo game called Dizzy. I'm gonna have to actually look that up. I don't know if I played Dizzy. See, I had the Super Nintendo. The first hit is upgraded to... Yeah, these are, you know, I like these aesthetics. I'm a sucker for these pixel art aesthetics. It does remind me of the days when I was on the Nintendo. So I used to not think much about it, you know, be like, oh nah, give me the good graphics and all that. That's cool too, but this shit is cool too. This is very cool. I should probably just upgrade instead of getting another one of these. One of them was an egg. Oh, then I just know that's tripping then. Dizzy. I'm about to, as soon as I find my phone, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the search bar. If I find that cartridge image or some info about that, I'm gonna trip. Like, I didn't play this. I mean, I shouldn't have played everything, but like, I think I played a lot of Super Nintendo though. Best footwork. This one is... Let's just get this and upgrade. Upgrade. That's a 3 and that's a 4, 5. That's a 2 and a 7. Let's do that. How when I get a relic? Yeah, I'm a game that, yeah, I can. That's so. So yeah. Misplay. You know, right? You miss playing games like that. Yeah. On those occasions where I just actually just be not doing nothing and I feel like it. It's always fun to play these motherfuckers. This is fun, but sometimes I just be like, man, I want to do something else. Especially when that game, like that game last time, that shit was just kicking my ass. Well, you must have been a gamer, a little young gamer, playing Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong and all that, and Galaga or whatever. What is that damn? Space Invaders, uh, all of that. Frogger, maybe. Let me see. I can imagine. I can just imagine. Your current shots of damage equal to the collect, but I can't. Oh no, that's terrible. Gravity is right, but the ceiling bounce is massive. Ores pass through. This is weird. I don't know if that's all orbs get morbid, but board contain half as many reloads. Mm. Mm. We'll do that. That's crazy, V. V was on the sticks playing playing goddamn Super Mario, Zelda. Nah, that's too. No, that's not old, but that's. Oh, this a new stage. Hold up. Let's go here. That's crazy. You and me both. I never beat that shit. You know what other game I never beat? I never beat the Ninja Turtles game. That shit used to bother me, and then I forgot what age. I was like 15 or some shit. I was like, man, let me put this shit in and see why I couldn't beat it. Man, I got to one of them levels and I was like, man, I put that shit down again. I was like, yep. Yeah. This is exactly, yeah. It'd be shit like that. You said Zelda, but why was Zelda annoying to you? That's, I, I think for me it was it was kind of different because like as a kid I never remembered too much what was going on. So whenever I would pick the game back up, I would still be lost. Hell, you hear me damn near every time I jump back on the stream. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? What was I doing? Ninja Turtle. I used to stay playing Ninja Turtles with my cousin and would never beat it. Never beat it. And then he got the damn the 64, and then we put that shit down since then. Or was that on the six? No, that was on the Nintendo. Oh, I don't know. I'm tripping. Yeah, it was a different cartridge. I'm tripping. I don't know why I thought that was the same cartridge. But hell yeah. I don't know, you brought that back. I started thinking about Zelda, and I was like, I never beat Zelda, bro. I never even, it just never was in me to, like, oh, I want to beat this. And like, nah, I just never really cared. It's a cool game, though. nice, iconic, and all that. Damn, I'm on the wrong side of this shit. I didn't like the way the graphics was. So basically, the game was too ugly. It was too bulky and ugly. It was too ugly. But no, I can get you on that. You know, I'll give you that. Going back playing some of the games I used to play now, growing up, I'll be like, I see why I liked it, but like, god damn, this shit was ugly as hell, bruh. Oh, let's go, little Peglin. You doing your thing out here, Peggy? Uh. Let me see. That was the only game I had. I had that. I don't know if it was the cartridge. The cartridge was gold as fuck. It was this gold cartridge, and I was like, "Ooh, shiny gold cartridge! You know, this got to be good." And it was Zelda, and I was like, "All right, well, I'll play the shiny game." Let's see what else I love playing. Let's see. Oh, of course you played Spyro. If you was a kid growing up, you played the Dragon game. Let's go. I'm making progress this time. Let's go. Double trouble. Splitting the two. Oh, this might be a good one. Damn it! Oh my god, come on, go back. Yes, let's go. Alright. That was about to be some bullshit. Yeah, what was the game did I say? Yeah, Spyro, that's the one. The Flying Purple Dragon. Or, what was the other game? See, I was playing racing games and other shit, but you're walking down a quiet hall when one of the bricks under your feet groans at you. You move your foot as an extremely weathered brick. Slimebox flips and reveals its face. Grah, I'm retired. Leave me alone already. Wait, are those delicious I can't even say that shit without laughing. Pebballs? Like, that's just... that broke all immersion. Pebballs. You can't say that word without putting this goofy, dumb smirk on your face. Like, what the fuck is a pep? It's obviously a pebble. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let me eat them and we'll pretend this never happened. So I can give them these pebbles. Run away. Yeah, I'll give you these, man. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Usually I would deny doing that, but I actually, in my mind, I wanted to get rid of them. It might be better not to have so many, but have a right amount on rotation. Okay, this is some silly shit here. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Yeah. See, you know game strategy, V. You over here, you know, uh, you giving people the blues when they come in 15 minutes before closing, asking for a drug test. That's outrageous, man. I just don't like showing up late asking for anything, honestly. You know, that shit's just, I know I'm bugged out over it. Shit never happened to me. That's just like black people. They be more worried about the shit than you do. You be like, man, you know that shit was fucked up. You know, they be like, bruh, that was 15 years ago, dog. This nigga got a whole wife and kids, bruh. Yeah, but that shit was fucked up though back then, though, dog. Right, some folks don't care. Yeah, that's just sadly enough. Yeah, I hate to say it. That's a harsh reality we all had to learn growing up. I learned that shit when I let somebody borrow, you know, not borrow, but you know, I handed them my Game Boy on, you know, on the little break, you know, the break we eating our little sandwiches and shit. I was like, alright, I'll let you play for a little bit. This motherfucker then handed back. Right after that, I was like, you know what? It's fuck everybody. Everybody gotta get this smoke. You ain't nobody getting shit. I don't trust you. Ready to swing on that motherfucker. I know, right? Petty as hell. Like, over a game? Yeah, as a little kid, for a little kid, you gonna fight over anything, honestly. This nigga stole your bubble gum. You know, this motherfucker borrowed your pencil the other day and didn't return it. Hell, I think today, maybe some adults might fight over stealing pens in the office or some shit like that. Little petty shit over and over. People will fight over anything. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's just oh, that wasn't a waste. Oh man, this was tricky. Let's go. That's nice. That's nice. All right, let's get. Oh, that worked. Let's go. Egg orb. This is not a bad game. I'm making some progress, and I feel like I'm achieving something. So this is pretty cool. Even though I just started this shit. Let's see. It's, for every 20, is that attack? So I gain attack for how much money I have. This hits. This don't do no damage, but it upgrades everything to 4. I don't know about all that. Deals previous attack as bonus. This is useful as fuck. We gonna get that. We're gonna heal and get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? You find what looks like Haglin standing motionless in your path. Something about it gives you the creeps, but they seem to be offering the same services. Okay, so I see he got red eyes, so he's probably gonna offer me some cultish blood offering, cryptic ass bullshit. See, yeah, it's for my health. Yep, I thought so. How much health do I have? What do I desire? Let's remove. I'll take your offer. Alright, we got all the basic pebbles out of my little thing, and now we got, what is this? More bullshit. This is difficult as hell, huh? Oh, let's go. Yeah, yeah. This is not a waste. Whoa, you jumping? Okay, all right. So that's just gonna roll its way down. That's wild. I needed that. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, we gonna shoot at the top. You always shoot for the sky before you go down. Okay. You gonna roll all the way down. Damn it. Haha. Okay. We gotta set up the next one. Bitch! Oh, you dirty bitch. Oh, you bigger dirty bitch. Oh man, they whooping my ass. Go, 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 go! Good, good, good. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. There we go. Go all the way down. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. I knew it. Okay, this is... I need this to reload. I'm getting my ass dropped. There go another one. God damn. You in the back is getting on my nerves. Oh my god. This might be... This might be the end. Okay. No. Yes. Yep. 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 Okay. 19 health left. This is... Shit. This is a real shitty situation here. Shit. I'm not gonna make it. Where were you? I needed you earlier. Little bitch. Oh my god. I made it so far. Yeah, that was a decent run, bro. That was... oh, my bad. The language. I'm sorry if the kids are watching. What we got? 477 gold. How far did I go? Okay. That's what's up. Hold on, let me see in here. So I'm gonna get another class. I gotta unlock some shit. See, I only played 2 games. Excuse me. So I need to win a battle with at least 100 bulwark. Okay. And 40 spin flexion. And bounce up. Bounce a orb 6 slimed pegs in a row. So I just gotta be, I guess I gotta be playing this shit like a fiend or something. I don't know. Maybe you over there giggling. What you sipping on? You probably got you some wine and wings today. It's Friday. I know. You know. Whenever women don't want to cook and they ain't thinking about nothing, they want to just eat wine. I mean, drink wine and eat wings. What is self-damage? I don't want to get self-damage. Let's do this. She said, and just chill. Yeah, she ain't with the nonsense. You know, they playing on your patience. Sending somebody in before closing. I used to be mad when I was at the goddamn, cause I used to be at the Buffalo Wild Wings working late shift. That shit is not for anybody. But god damn, bro, that when you come in at closing time, that's I was about ready to leave at that stage. I'd be like, well, I don't know what they came in to do. Really, at those stages, I'd be looking at the manager. I'd be like, what was it that you wanted to get done? I thought you wanted to leave. I thought we was all closing the store to leave. You just let this motherfucker walk up in here. Oops. Yeah, that shit used to. And everybody else be like, man, god damn it. They're gonna let him in. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna let him in, man. What you think? This is a place of business. Whatever, man. Fuck all that. Yeah, I know, fuck all that. But I guarantee you, we gonna be serving this motherfucker. And you better not do nothing to fuck it up, cause if I gotta remake something after I done clean and shut down everything except for this one little section over here, dog, man. I only got that job just so I could kinda have extra. And once I got my extra, I was like, I could just quit. Right, they would not turn. I mean, it's just, and I get it. I mean, it's a business. You know, I understand that, but I'll be like, God damn, man, nigga, I thought you wanted to go home. You over here talking about, yeah, look, close up the store. It was all good just 30 minutes ago before he walked up in that motherfucker. Time to close this bitch up. Yeah, let's shut it down, guys. And then here comes Port Belly Patty and Peabody Pete. Hey, you know, let's go ahead and get this to-go action going, fellas. Nah, no. We're not doing this. Nosferatu. Oh, Nosferatu. Okay, yeah. Heals you and damage the target. And I can't block that. That's outrageous work. That's outrageous work. At the same time, customer service should know better, or if common courtesy to not come in. Yeah. Yeah. That's man. Yeah. It's you would that's the one thing you would think for some people, because you know, like, not everybody like works either or have worked at an entry level and just went and worked somewhere else, and not, so they might not understand, they may not have worked on that side of things. So I'll be like, okay, that's cool, but majority of the country has. So for you to be a customer, and 9 times out of 10 at some point in your life you have worked behind a register, a fryer, a grill, a bar, whatever the shit, and having to deal and interact with people like that, and you don't know what that, I'll be like, yeah, that's just such a weird mind state to be in. Like, I'm gonna show up late. I'm gonna show up. Oh, when they close? Oh, they close at 7. What time is it? 6:30. All right, let me just go ahead and just, mosey on down and, get this last order in. Excuse me? Excuse you? Be like, what? I'll be the main one stopping them folks. I'll be like, do you know what you gonna get? I'm not saying these folks gonna do you dirty back there, but I'm like, you not getting what you want, bruh. And then you gonna have to wait. You gonna get your food with bad energy. I don't want no bad energy from anybody preparing food, medicine, surgery, therapy. I damn sure don't. I barely want you to give me bad energy when I want my backwoods. If you talking that bowly shit the wrong way, and it ain't my boy up there, you be like, hey, my boy, hey man, what's up, partner, man, what's going on, dog? Um, if it ain't him and it's somebody, I barely want the backwoods at that point. I'm like, man, I'm straight, man. I go up the stove. I go up the street to the other stove. I'm cool. And I've been that type of person. People be like, man, well, growing up, they be like, man, you doing too much. I be like, I probably am, but, I'd rather do too much right now than be the type of person who would have that shit walk all over you. Did I upgrade? No, let me upgrade. You know what I mean? There was this one girl who was boo-hooing. I'm like, man, let me get this alcohol right quick. She all up in the goddamn Walgreens. I mean, getting it, boy. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I'm carrying on, and they don't care about me. And they schedule me like this over and over and over. I'm like, whoa. I come back in the store, I'm like, bruh, y'all ain't gonna go see about this chick here, man? And I don't care. I don't care. You say what you want to say. I don't care. I was like, oh. What did I step in? I went over to the chip section, because in the Walgreens, all Walgreens, I guess they oriented the same way. The damn chips and the drinks all in the same section in the back. I go to the back over there where the photo section is. She back there in the back, light. I don't know who she talking to. She lighting them light. I mean, she ain't lighting nobody up. She lighting herself up because, baby girl, I was like, don't look. I mean, I know who you. I mean, I know of her, how she's checked me out before or whatever. But you know, I'm like, I'm the wrong person to talk to when you going through it on the job. I just be like, boy, I'm not that person, bro. Yeah, I'ma feel you. I understand where you coming from, man. I really do. You know. But then after I say them words, I'm gonna be like, if these people don't fuck with you, why are you here? Why are you here? You do know you can take your services to another place and provide them with the same service, and you might be treated better. You might, but for right now, dealing with that shit, I just be like, I don't get it. Why would you let somebody stress you? I mean, life is hard enough already. Like, you gonna let, you know, work is hard enough already. You gonna let the job carry itself outside of the job to goddamn home. Like, man, bruh. See, you see how people, they try to trick you with that shit, unless you got, like, you know, extra work that you do gotta deal with, you know, at the house, and you know, you whatever. That's something else. But don't nobody want to do no homework, bruh. Don't nobody want to do homework. I don't need to. Yeah, let me reload this. I mean, I don't know, man. Then after the goddamn the assistant manager little dude walk in there, I be tripping out though. Cause when I see that motherfucker, I be like, I'm gonna tell him the next time. I be like, little man, did anybody ever tell you your little goofy ass look like academics? And I bet he gonna say something, you know, cause he has one of those, uh, see, but then again, I can't even lie, cause you know, I do have a public, you know, the phone voice. You be like, oh yeah, hi, how are you doing? And da 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 da. You know, yeah, I can do all that good shit too. But like, I talk to people. You know, if you talk to me, then I'll talk to you. You know, you give me that flake shit, I'll give you the flake shit right back. It's just, it's just, I'm like, I'll be like, he got one of them real nasally ass. I'll be like, man, anybody ever tell you you look like academics, bro? You cut your goddamn mustache down. He shaved his mustache when I rolled through that bitch, thought I was about to get me some sunflower seeds and run up the side of the road. And this motherfucker came out the goddamn back. Hey, what's up? Hold on, no, I gotta let me drink this lemon juice. You know, this, hold on, let me clear my throat. This motherfucker's hilarious. What'd he say to me? No, cause before he got familiar with me, and he was like, "Hey, friend, how you doing?" And I'm like, talking like that. I don't immediately associate that with like being black. I don't. Not to say that we're a monolith here. I'm not. I hate to be Mr. Stereotype, but it just doesn't immediately strike me as black. I mean, like, hey, friend. Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's up, man? And then like after that, then he kind of toned it down and noticed that like I'm just gonna kind of look at you kind of funny and be like I don't know if you don't know, but you know I be around here, so you're gonna see me more than once throughout the week. So you know, it just is what it is in these these areas, dog. So if you think I'm just coming off the highway or some shit, or I'm some, some guy coming from the fucking gym and you'll never see me again, nah, dog. You gonna see me, dog. So, so you might as well not even come with that. That'd be the come with that fake, leave that fake shit for them other folks. Just talk to me, or don't. Either way, I'm a customer. I still need this right here, and then we're gonna get out of that. You know, fuck this. We're just gonna fight the boss. We gonna boss battle. Get this out the way. Where the fuck was I in that story? See how I just left the story on cliff? I forgot the damn what the fuck happened with old yeah, old girl was cutting the fuck up though. And what ended up happening, she took her ass to the back. Of course. But when she did that, I had moved between some aisles or some shit some other time. So whatever. Man, I come back and the dude come out. Hey man, yeah, bro. It's it's crazy, man. Uh, and I'm like, man, what happened, dog? Well, it's the fucking regional manager, bro. Like she's a fucking bitch and she sucks. So you know, it's just how it is, man. And I'm like, shit, man. I know how that dude. I'm like, but you a manager or assistant manager, so you know, I'm not. I don't. You know, I don't know what to tell you, dog. You gonna have to deal with old girl there, or be in this bitch all by yourself. So, but she stuck it out, I guess. When I was leaving that motherfucker, she was there sniffling and working the register. You know. It just reminded me, where is my cell phone? Alright. There you go. Yeah, that was a waste. What the? He didn't want to be bothered with her. He really. I slick think they don't. See, that just be my suspicion. Cause it be this other lady, this other black lady in that bitch, and she really don't give a damn. Like, you know, I don't know if she had the septum ring, but you know, she looked about, yeah, she was probably in her late 30s to 40s or something. But she always would say that shit about old girl. She was like, yeah, you know, she's nice and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how they be trying to describe it. They just, you know, they might not tell me outright. I'm like, I don't work with these people. I don't know them. I just check out, you know, have some, you know, actual banter with you here and there, because I'm not a fucking stranger or a weirdo. So, yeah. Yeah. But she would say that shit and bully ball. I'm not taking self damage, bro. This is a waste. Y'all really. Alright, whatever. Can only hit bombs and hit or refresh back to. Whatever. I don't care. Who really cares? Um. Yeah, I know he didn't really want to be bothered. Cause once you really start cutting up like that, like that's that just says a lot to me about yourself. You don't really deal with anxiety that well, and that's not a knock on people. I'm not saying you really need to. I'm a you know I'm a guy. Men tend to be wired a little differently, so that's just what it is. But you know. So I knew I was like, I'm the wrong person to even. Thankfully, it was a big. Yeah, oh man, I don't want to say this. So I done walked in that bitch. When I walked in, man, it was this. Okay, let me not say this shit. I'm not gonna say it. I'll just keep that. That might be TMI. I'm not gonna do that, cause then I'm gonna be a chatty patty on the internet. But let me tell you though, I say this much. It was a chick in line who consoled her. It was a black lady. That lady was mercy. I mean, I mean, praise be to the merced. She was. That was. That was some. That was some. That was big time. I mean, like, I'm not from Memphis. You see, I had to say it like it though. Like I'm from goddamn Alabama or no, my dog. Like that. That's how big my nostrils was in that line. You know how you be standing in line and then they like right there though, they're in arm's length, and then you. Well, I'm psychotic, so my silly ass be sitting there. I be sniffling. I be like, as soon as I catch a whiff of it, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have to stay. Shit, what is this? Oh fuck. Oh man, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get like Umar got. I'm gonna have to goddamn start start sniffling like Umar and get all the good air in real quick before I have to breathe in all this. I'm petty as hell, bruh. I'm sorry, bruh. I can't help that shit, man. That is, and then I'm sitting over here I'm like, nah, I can't. So you try to play that shit off, and then every single time that comes, every time, people always be asking me questions, and I'm over there I'm a holding in, like I'm a big ass balloon or something, holding in air, just looking all goofy as fuck, like I'm in an Airhead commercial or some shit. I'm like, are you curious? Are you serious, bro? You want to talk to me right now? And I'm over here holding in my breath, over here trying to play that shit off cool and shit, and you over here smell like must've be damned, nigga. Come on, bruh. This is outrageous right now. But it's cool. I'ma play it off because I don't have to be here or be around you like that. So it's alright. But either way, all that's nonetheless, I did not want to say that shit because I hate speaking bad. That is a bad thing, technically. I hate speaking bad about people, but that shit do. It do be, man, it's mind boggling. That shit is mind boggling. But, yeah, that was. I was like, why is this all? That's what I said. I said that shit because I called it out before I got there. I was like, you know what? I'm having a pretty good day. It always happens on the times when you having a good day, ain't nothing going wrong, and then I walked right in there, and right before then I was like, I already knew it. I just knew it. It's just it's all gonna come at one time, and it's gonna be a mix of everything, and then after that you gonna be alright. That's your bullshit for the day. Everybody gets some bullshit for the day. And that was mine. And I was like, woo. So old girl in here cutting up, big, bruh. I mean, V, like, she came out the car. She don't, she looked like and this is, she's an older woman. So I know it might be some medical conditions here, there, that might make I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. It's not for me to speak on, but I do have family members who have been through things or have, whether they, distant family or, just immediately on the other side of the tree. Like, so I get it, but like, man, I was harassed. I felt harassed by that shit. I was like, oh my, you left the house. No, I am appalled. You left your home smelling like this. I can only imagine what your home must smell like. And then when I think about that shit, my mind be going all the way off in the other deep ends and shit. See, yeah, that poet. See, because first it was, I said immersed, but it's really like B-O. Because it's like immersed in old people smell. It's like it was like old people's. It was a combo. See, then you gonna think I'm making it up. No, it's immersed old people smell and some type of animal. I don't know if it was a dog or a cat, but it's some type of domestic animal. I'd be like, you got a pet? Oh yeah, I have 3 frogs and a snake. I'll be like, God damn it, I knew it. It'd be some shit like that. But nah, it's wild. Standing in line, all waiting to check out. Just being a good Samaritan in the world, trying to navigate these mean streets of Georgia, of old, you know. That shit was funny though. But okay, the funny part, I see you making that face. Don't get me wrong, it's an appropriate face to make. Cause when I say this next statement and tell you what happened, you gonna make that face again. Remember I said old girl was consoled. Consoled. You know. You can be consoled with words. to be getting you with beyond. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's a man. You talk about goddamn shit. I pushed my cart around that motherfucker standing in line. Old girl was out on the side getting a hug. I said, "Oh my." At that, I made my mind up then. I was like, I'm gonna take this opportunity to take one deep breath and hope I can just, like that one dude in church who just nod his head along and yeah, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, or well, one of them, if I could get away with that and not say no words and keep all this extra oxygen in my lungs. I might be able to skirt by this shit. Nope. I said, wow, she hugged that lady. I was like, if I'm catching all this after, after must, if I'm catching this after must right now, on God, you can only imagine. You can only imagine, like, what the fuck she was smelling, cause she got full. She wasn't no little lady. That's why I said, V, you can be consoled with words. You can be. I would have been. I took it back. So I said I had to take this time to get my breath because if I was in her shoes, see, you know, I'd like to think I'm a little empathetic of a person, you know. I mean, like, you know, if I was in her shoes, I would take one of the biggest breaths of air before that whole interaction and then just run and see you dead. You lie. You think I'm lying. I'm dead fucking serious. But this is why, you know, they be like, bruh, you do be, you know, we gonna save your opinion for last, if at all, because you just seem to just say stuff and you know you just be saying shit and I'm like I feel like I say things that people think. I don't know why they don't say it though. I be like shit. I don't know why. I don't know why, but man, you talking about when I saw that shit, I was like, she hugged this, like, I'm like, all right, good spirit, good energy, go on get it, you know, that was nice. And then she over there, she was like, yeah, cause my son used to work here. Uh, did she say it was her son? It was somebody close to her. But she was saying that, and you know, she started carrying on in the conversation that wasn't initiated by me because I was holding my breath, and um, I just sitting there looking. You know, you can imagine of just, you know, bro, I'm over there bug eyed as hell, just nodding away. I'm just like, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Way down. I can't start singing because I can't sing. I'm like, bruh, this is out fucking rageous. Why can't I just leave? I'm like, check me out. And then just imagine, lo and behold, as soon as she kept carrying on with the talking, I already knew what it was, dog. I was like, yup, this is it. That's 15 minutes right there, though. That's 50 extra minutes right here, right now. I thought this was going to all be 5 to 10. Lo and behold, the Lord gave me 25 extra minutes of civil interaction. And then, you know, I'm over here talking about it now like it's the worst of the worst of the worst. That was a fragment of my day, but nigga, that was overwhelming. That the musk was overwhelming. I'm standing in line next to you, and she said, "I what?" No. Oh no. Oh no. I had to put the remote down. That was terrible. They smelled like piss. Sour. Oh no. Mm, mm. And here I am, you know, I'm not heartless, man. I'm really not a heartless person. I say some out of pocket shit and I'm petty as hell, but I'm not heartless. But god damn, man. It'd be paining me when that shit, I'd be like, what you going through as a woman that you got smelly, pissy clothes on. That's out of pocket. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hold on, let me make this damn peg. Been standing here for about 5 minutes. I done went on that tangent. Let's shake the tree. Let's shake the tree. You shake the tree with all your might. And the egg. Okay, I get an egg again. Alright. But yeah, man. Are you kidding me? But that was something that, you know, just stood out to me. I'll be like, I don't know. I'm a guy. So I can only imagine, like, I'm a guy. I don't like being musty. I can stand it. It ain't gonna kill me. It actually make me feel like I did a hard day's work. But, as a woman, I just can't imagine one day, a moment out your day with being musty, would satisfy you in a way where you feel like, you put in a hard day's work and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I be thinking too much too though. But yeah, I could be thinking too much, but nah, that ain't never happening with women. I remember in high school, the women used to just hate running, you be in that gym. I be like, why you hate gym? The one place where you ain't got to do nothing. And then you just gotta do a little bit of work, freshen yourself up, and go sit on the side and be eye candy for the little boys. Like that's literally girls in gym class. So go gossip with your clique. Like that's like why are you not just gonna get this? It'll be girls who don't want to be involved in that shit. And I'm like, how? So easy. I don't want to be musty. Oh wow, it's the must. Oh okay. And then I'm gonna mess my hair up. Oh, it's your hair. You don't want to sweat the edges out. I was like, alright, that's a bad. And I would ask my girlfriend that shit, cause she was not the type. Man, that used to, I'd be like, I don't get it. But, like, yeah, I'm not gonna sweat my hair out. And then I'm like, I get it, I understand. You put effort in your hair. See, at this stage in my life, I had short hair. So I never really gave it thought. I was just like, I don't know what you fucking talking about. Like, doing your hair. I know my sister get her, she go through all that and whatnot, but half of y'all don't even have hair. My sister actually has hair. So when she be saying shit like that, I be watching and seeing. I know it's some effort involved there. What is this? Yeah, we'll go with this one. But yeah, like, I never used to really understand too much of that. Which way should I? Oh, let's just go. Yeah, I should probably collect a lot more money getting them other things. Yeah, that was I'm sorry that wall. It was a Walgreens. Walgreens. I guess it be popping. That's what be going on there. You can come in musty, drunk, high. I'ma keep it a bean. I came in at one time, I saw nothing. standing in line. I was standing in line for about 2-3 minutes. I saw nothing but illegal. Well, I was saying illegals, but they were Hispanic or Mexican or Latino or whatever. I'm tripping. But you know, they were Hispanic. All lined up for the photos, the photo center for their passport photo or they whatever photo, getting photo ID. And I was like, y'all do that shit here? Wow. Cause it was like a bunch of susceptible every if this is new, let's just buy it. Oh yeah, you know, yeah, all that it made me wonder. I'll be like, that was just odd. You know, it's a bunch of y'all all scheduled, or you just come in at the same time, like everybody. I mean, everybody looked like they don't speak English. Like it's just so weird. That's a weird thing that you know when you look like you don't speak English. You know, isn't that something to say as a phrasing? You look like you don't speak English. You know what I mean? But like when you actually do look like you don't speak English, you know, because it's a, you know, you look like you don't speak English. Like, because if you, I don't know, it's weird. You look like if I asked you a question, you would be like, "K," and I would be like, "Oh man, like, okay, this is." Yeah. Goddamn Esmeralda and Marisol. Yeah, I mean, the more and more when I think about it, you know, keep my antennas up with certain stuff, and I'll be like, yeah, that, you know, it do be suspect. Sometimes it can be some suspect activity. You know, you start looking in the town news for a change or something. You see it online, and you like, I knew it was some funny shit going on last week. Like I saw in there, what they just did some trial with some white lady murked off. She killed her husband last year in March, and what did she burn the house down? It was some other shit. It was some crazy shit, and I was like, so that's why that was. I started putting some pieces together because I was like, I could have swore it was a lot of them folks out there off the road. I was like, and that they don't usually. I mean, they be out there. I mean, this is a police ass area. I literally stay next to the motherfucking jail, so I know I'm in a police area, but nigga. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was like, wow. Like, I knew it goes down around here, but I didn't think you white folks was out here murking your husband so brazenly. Like if y'all doing that now, I might need to keep my radar up. Y'all upping your crime. I thought the most y'all was doing was like, it was suspicious though, cause it was always this other little rumor back in high school that was like, you know, such and such killed her husband. You was like, what? You be like, yeah. You was like, what? Cause we had just graduated and then that shit happened, and we were like, oh, such and such died. What? He was like, yeah, he had cheated on his wife, and then you know, now he ended up dead. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, such and such used to teach Spanish. I was like, what? Oh I said, damn, they be up to the worst crimes and do the most. That's it. Then we had a nerd to talk about some black on black anything. He be like, you know, you motherfuckers do not like each other. So I don't know why y'all do this whole, yeah, fuck the blacks. And you know, when the next knife you pull out of the black person back is going in that white guy. You're like, yeah, now that he's out the way, let me go ahead and make the pot fatter for myself. I'm not fuck splitting it with you. And then he looking back at it, us, we done got shanked by both of them. And he's like, what's the reason why your back's bleeding, brother, is really the Jews. You like, bruh, all of y'all. You know what? I'm about to kill all. I'm not even gonna fuck all of y'all, bruh. How about that? How about that shit? It's really classism, man. Nah. A reflection of the complexion. Exactly. Succinctly put. Just, and they be mad when you bring that shit up. They be mad. Yeah, mad as hell. So much of the forest has turned against you, but one particular tree in this clearing feels like the last vestige of goodwill. You can see an opportunity to take care of the tree and be taken care in turn. Okay, tend to the leaves, tend to the roots. We're going to tend to the roots. Yeah. Because I'm a gardener, and we start from the bottom. Yeah, they always, they push it off on us. The older I got, the more that shit became way more obvious. And I had more information to talk about it. But like, growing up, I used to always know that shit was funny style. Always. And then my parents would tell me that shit, so I never forgot. My pops would be like, yeah, I know you gonna have your friends and stuff, but keep your eye on the white folks. And I would hear it and I'd be like, alright, that's cool. And then, when it get reiterated in other scenarios and situations, you'd be like, now I understand why he was emphasizing so hard on that shit. Every time something fucked up going on, it's always coming from these motherfuckers. Yeah, I get the hoofla from the hood rat bullshit that I occasionally interact with because I like to be entertained. I'm a human being. I'm not no motherfucking robot. But still though, it ain't like them white folks. They find joy and havoc and chaos and deceitful lies and deliberately causing mayhem and all these. You be like, I'm petty as hell, but I just don't get joy out of that. So I knew early on, and then when you a little boy with you has your little group of friends and whatever, and then you got that that one white friend or whatever. It's always a mixed bag. It'd be like I just never understood why you would want to hang out with me. I know I'm cool to you, maybe, kinda, but I'm not gonna let you play my Game Boy. You're gonna give it back right after I let you see it. As long as you do that, we cool, bro. We cool. then they would get into all those gay jokes, and I'm like, gay humor is not really. I mean, I'm a little boy. Like I have memories of having first crushes on little girls. So gay shit just isn't really funny to me. I'd be like, why would that? Why would I go do little gay? I don't know. White folks have the weirdest type of humor. And then once that shit sunk in for me, I was like, yeah, these motherfuckers is different. You know, Pops was right. You gotta keep your eye on these motherfuckers. Regular attack pierces and all critical pierce. Boy, I've got to hold on. Give me a quick second. I got. But that lemonade was good. Alright. Yeah, my bad. That was very inappropriate, and I don't know what the hell I was even talking about. But I know it was them crazy ass white folk. This is America! She said, "Oh, yeah, my bad on that." This is a long stream, V. What your ass doing up late on Friday? Where is the goddamn? Oh, the timer up at the top. Yeah, about goddamn. This is a 2-hour stream. I don't even usually stream this long, but little Peglin over here, I've been winning. This is fun. I like winning. Everybody likes winning. But you are late as a motherfucker. Sipping. What is it? Is it white? You do the white or you do brown liquor? I mean, not liquor. Fruit wine. You drink. You're more of probably a wine drinker. Shockingly, I'm not tired. Oh wow. My ass been fighting it all day. I told myself I'm not gonna go to sleep until it's like later. It'd be late at night because I've been tired all day. Yeah, not been a bad one, but I just been tired. Extra bouncy. Shockingly, you're not tired. I mean, you know. I've been wrong before. Oh, it's a boss fight. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, that's So you're gonna summon shit. I can't even see your health. Oh, your health's down there. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying as fuck. Let's see you and everybody else today. It feels like I've been up since literally 6-ish, maybe around 6:20, and then I probably took like a 2-hour nap. I think it was like an hour 30, because when I woke up it was around 12:30. Yeah, man, that was about it. That ever since then, because I've been up from the night before. Yeah, I mean, like, technically, I think little hour 30 naps. Sometimes if you can spend them in you got an hour break, and you actually can get a good nap in, them shits be just about as close as you going to bed. Sometimes I'll be like, wow, I really needed that. I didn't know. I mean, I knew it, but I was like, damn. It was like that. Oh, here we go with the bullshit. What is this? Can only hit balls. So let's hit the ball. Okay, this is different. So your ass been up all day. You ain't talking about tired, but I do recall you as a coffee drinker. Don't you? Don't. I hope not, cause that's slightly disrespectful. But do you drink coffee? Cause if you be on that coffee, then you are already wired up. See, look at this. Cheek to cheek grin. Knowing that caffeine gonna keep you alert. I mean, to say the least. Oh yeah, I might survive this fight. Yeah, so you talking about you up now? That sound like some shit my brother would be saying. He'd be like, man, I'm wired as fuck. And I'd be like, of course you is, bruh. Your ass just... He be on these supplements and all this other stuff. I be giving him energy and keeping him alert and stuff, and then he be telling me that shit, and I be laughing my ass. I'm like, bruh, hell yeah, your ass would be like that, cause you be juiced up on the supplements and shit. You be packing, moving, oh lord. See, you changing locations. That's a very stressful time. Well, it can be. Let me say it that way. It typically is, because there's so much to do and keep oriented. But you making that. You moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment and the sky. God damn it, just keep taking them. Shit. See, you're happy with this? Is the longest move in my life. Wow. Yeah, man, it's and then you gotta make sure all the stuff in order. Then if you the type, you got valuable things, as most people would, or some things that they have value to them. You don't want them misplaced, stolen, broken, and all this. So having reputable people who would assist you and the space for it, dealing with storage, get excited thinking about it now. It's like, yeah. Anytime some of my folks tell me they moving, I be like, oh, for real, dog? I hope you make it out, man. That's a good, you know, work that week, man. Like, nigga, I asked you this yesterday. We gonna shoot ball next week. What you talking about? Be lying your ass up. You like, nigga, I thought we was gonna be hooping last week. So we ain't hooping either, huh? Oh, you got me, nigga. There's one thing I know. See, you laughing, you already know. But it'd be a daunting process, man. So much, in fact. That's why I avoid it. I be like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, I hope you get it done, sir. Good, you know, all the good Samaritan energy in my body just leave at that moment. I'll be like, oh. Now I turn into this, like, I don't know, wish he was Casper at that moment or some strange shit. Like, oh, I actually won. That's what's up. Progress. Potion bolt. Okay. Random slime apine orbs. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. That's level 2. Whatever, I don't care. Let's get that. Get that. Upgrade. Extra bouncy. No, we're not doing that again. And these become weak magnets. And those are strong magnets. This doesn't make any sense. Balance grants all orbs plus. Yeah, let's just deal with that, cause I was doing too much thinking. It's getting late. You start thinking like, this is not a fucking math problem, bro. This is just. It's like going shopping with your girl and then you get in there. She's like, you know what? Onions are on sale for Tuesday to Thursday, and the sale goes off on Thursday, and we don't have onions, but I know you don't like them, so bringing them up to you is like, oh my god, I don't like onions, but you know, since they're on sale, I was thinking we might as well get the onions. And then, you know, and the whole while I'm standing there, I'm like, man, we got a list already, bro. Like, I don't know why you talking about things that ain't even on the list. Where did that other... Oh, is this some type of mirror effect? Oh no, this is a tricky situation here. Enemies with reflect will return a percentage of the damage dealt by the projectile attack back on the stand. Oh, this is gonna get real bullshitty. Okay, but yeah, you know, that's what it'd be reminding me of. I'd be like, I'm not about to find me out here. Okay, so it is it's a mirror effect. Run it. Let's go. Whoa. This is working. I'm gonna need all that. Yep, get him out of here. What is this? Okay. That was not what I wanted to happen. Oh, you. You cannot be serious. And neither one of the motherfuckers hit. Okay, they did. Alright, man. Yeah, get up out of here. This is fun. Come on, peg leg, let's go. You over here laughing at myself. I do say some stupid shit sometimes, so I ain't gonna lie. Let's go. This is what's up. Making progress. Music. Game 1 spinnies after it. What is spinnies? Grants a buff with a plus or minus. With a plus. That looks like attack. It may be something. I don't know. Yeah, why not? Music is cool. I like music. I love music. I forgot where I first heard that shit at. We're gonna upgrade you. Let's go this way. Yeah. You over here talking about your ass is not tired. Yeah. You're a coffee drinker. Coffee drinkers don't get tired. You just crash, and then during your crash, you happen to like incapacitate yourself to some degree, and and then you succumb to the overwhelming crash. You don't go to sleep. I hate coffee because I hate myself on coffee. I'm annoying as hell on coffee. If you think I'm a petty person, and I think I'm a petty person, and I be petty as hell, but if I'm petty, then me on coffee is just annoying. Like, I don't think the world needs another annoying person in it. I don't think that's pretty much a good thing. Let's increase the amount by 1. Yeah, that's hella useful. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Whoa, what we got going on here? So this is a skeleton, maybe? What is these? Some ribs or something? This is either a skeleton or there's somebody jelly roll fat, or just the top right here could just be some breast without these little lumps over here, so that's kind of weird. bottom would be okay. Let me stop randomly talking about this shit. Is this thing gonna disappear? That's what it looked like for real. See, I thought so, cause you know, under a microscope, you look at breasts, and you know they have all those circles and shit, like your lungs. It look like fucking grapes and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Look at your body under a microscope, you look like something completely different. Some damage. This is making progress here. Let's go this way. No. Yeah, see, this is why it's working. I knew it. Yeah, being blind helps. That helped a lot. Very bouncy. Okay. Did that work? That shit took forever. I like this. And we're gonna upgrade. Oh no, is that another visitor? Is this someone wanted to visit the treehouse? It'd be random, it's just somebody stick their head in. They come in and be like, oh, let me see what these motherfuckers doing over here. You have plans for the... You want me to be honest? My plans is to have no plans. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm literally playing. I like when somebody asked me, you know, what I was gonna do, or like did I want to do anything with them. I was like, man, I don't want to do nothing with nobody, bro. I really feel anti-social. I'm online on this live stream talking to, like, you know, various listeners on the internet, but here I'm talking about I want to be anti-social. I was like, really, I just don't want to deal with other folks like that and have to entertain and be a host or all this other stuff. I'd much rather sit here in some shorts, you know, eat some snacks, turn some entertaining on and be entertained, instead of me having to do all this intermingling and deal with extra politics. And well, let me tell you what that bitch Sarah said today. Oh, I can't stand Sarah. She's a fucking cunt, Mary. Let me tell you, Mary. You stumble into a kitchen and are quickly accosted. Okay. Unruly attempt to hide the ears. What are you doing to hear you want to blow a cover front of us? He's gonna understand. Alright, definitely. Accept the bribe and snake. Oh, do I take the bribe? Ooh, dude. I like chefs. Hold on. I stumble into a kitchen. See, you laughing at me. It's funny. I stumble into a kitchen and are quickly accosted by a Peglin just what am I doing in here? I'ma blow his cover, take the relic, and get out. Yeah, why would I rat you out, man? I think you're just, you're obviously, you know, just looking for some work, you know. We gonna take the bribe, you know. We gonna take that whenever and then, okay, yeah. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, and they sure did. They skirt in, skirt out. That's why I was like, yeah, my little visitors here. I'm like, I don't usually have too many people watch here and there, because I don't usually share it out. And I need to start asking some of my folks to come on and start talking bullshit in the chat so I can argue with they dumb ass. Lighter than the other. See, I want to take one of these self-damaging ones, but they need to be good. Let's just get a multi-ball and call it a day. You know, I see you laughing. I'm just like the rest of Black America. I'm petty, and I like shit talking. If I'm not playing spades to get it out my system, or some basketball or whatever the fuck this look like some real bullshit. God damn. Okay. This worked out. Yeah. Keep going. Oh, alright, yeah, that's some real bullshit there. Get out of here. Shit. Nah, but like I don't really have no weekend plans. I'm trying to avoid all of my responsibilities and just be a bad example of an adult for like 2 whole days, and then come back on Monday and hit the reset button and be like, alright, that was fun. I need to hit this reload. There we go. Yes. That sounded real desperate. That's probably how the old dude sounded when he came in the store. Can I get this drug test? Yes. They self-healing bastard. Hold up. That was what's up. Let's go. See, if all stages was like this, I think it would be a lot easier. But, that's just not going to be the case. Especially if I'm going to have to heal myself after this shit. This is wild. That was a waste. That was a big waste. That was... Bitch. Oh, so I didn't even have to beat that thing. I don't know what that was all about. Signal boost orb. Okay, let's just get this. Why not? Heal. Get up out of here. Roll. Whoa. This just remind me of, maybe I should go look for it. Nah. You stumble upon a mysterious altar. You feel yourself pulled towards it as you neared. You realize you are holding out potential offerings. So I gotta give up. You? Okay, that worked out. That didn't. That's some bullshit. Boss battle, yay! Hold on, what we got here? This is an extra attack, so I might need to just set this up this way. No. It just killed my boost. Oh, he got that goofy ass mirror over there. Okay. Hey, little bitch. Every triggered. Alright, we gonna need that. Multi-ball. We gonna need to do that. Oh, let's go. It's effective. Oh, that's why you got that big ass boost. I knew this would be one to get. This could be a difference maker here. Keep going. Oh, you little bitch. This is the finisher right here. You probably done after this, man. Yeah, you might be done after this one, dog. Might be like what is his name? Randy Jackson. Yeah. It's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. It's gonna be a I don't think you're making it to Hollywood. It's gonna be a no for me. Byron. Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Man. My brother used to kill me with that shit. Man, sucks. Sucks, bruh. That really sucks. You know about that. Yeah. Black people, man. I cannot, man. We be too much sometimes. We are hilarious. Whenever you defeat, just like I walked in to get some gas, and then this nigga was in front of me in line. He was about ready to cut up. I was in my mind. I was like, you probably scamming, dog. That's why they see you. You thought you were gonna shoot up the road, though, and you know, get away with a little, you know, a little hustle, a little fraud at the not the grocery store, at the at the racetrack, goddamn, up the road. Nah, they didn't cash your You're winning tickets, I guess, or whatever. That nigga was, he was highly upset or something. He was like, man, shit, I thought you could do this, man. Like, bruh, I'm sitting back there with a big, a large frozen drink, drinking my little slushy and shit like a goofball, just like, just like, really, you about that mad, man? Like, I'm just trying to get a drink, get some gas, get these backwoods, and go back to his house, and you might be scamming, bruh. Then then he stormed off all mad and shit. I mean, mind you, now he didn't seem like, I'm not even going. I just say it. All appearances given, he didn't seem like one of the most trustworthy individuals. I say that much. But eh, that shit, it really made me laugh after I went to go check out, cause he left, and then I'm looking, both of them was white, so I already had the vibe. I was like, yeah, they looked, they was like, oh, this nigga scamming, and I'm like, ah, damn, bro, like, you know, I didn't wanna, I didn't want to collect that energy after that. Be like, oh man, y'all gonna call the police on me? I just wanted to check out, man. I just wanted this slushy, get some gas. Look, I'm a rewards member here at Racetrack. Look, does that make a difference? Well, I was nigga. But they made sure they was talking under their breath, just sitting. Oh, well, you do. What was his name? I'ma call him Carl. Well, you do know, Carl, you do not have to, you do not have to take their tickets. You don't have to run their tickets, okay? You do know that. So I don't know if he was really being trained, or he was new or whatever. You know, he looked like Steve to work at the tech department at Best Buy. We over here at the racetrack. I'm like, Steve, you pulling double shift, ain't you, dog? I just saw you at the Best Buy, though. But so he was. It seemed like he was getting trained. She was like, you do not. I guarantee you, you do not have to run their tickets. Okay? If you don't want to, you don't have to. You know how they talk. And man, I sat there and I stood. I was like, "Yeah, you right. I get it. You don't have to do that. Worker safety and all that. Nice. You know, just check me out with no problems, man. Just don't deny me. You don't deny me. I'll go to the next race. There's like 3 other racetracks. I'm gonna go to the immediate next racetrack, 'cause I really don't give a damn like that. But I'm not trying to scam you. I don't come in here with lottery tickets, and say this one a winning number, and you know, I look like I literally just walked off the highway. Racetrack is off the highway, so I look like I walked off the highway. I mean, that's a different look. I wouldn't say necessarily I want to run those tickets from you, brother. Yeah, I'm just talking. Let me make my mind up with this shit. See, it's a wild. It's be all kinds of scams I be hearing up these in these parts, and then some online too. You be like, yep. You come across them online. You be like, yep. We seen that scam too. They be trying to get you, man. They are trying to get you. Projectile damages. Oh, it's a pierce effect. And this one's. Ooh, this is useful as hell. Don't! Yes! Don't! Don't! That's probably how you sound when you be telling your dog not to chew up your socks or something. Me gnawing the hell out of your favorite pair of socks. And then, rubbing little doggy cheeks on it. And you like, man, I was gonna wear these today. Uh, uh, I was gonna say, I forgot Thor. Then you said, no, it's not Thor. What was your dog name? You said your dog was named something like, I think it was something like that. Yeah, that shit'll piss you off. Thor get a hold to your socks and shit. Now you got doggy cheeks all over. He gnawing them. It's his new favorite thing. Zeus. See, I was way off, but close. I was in the ballpark, but I didn't have a seat. Damn, they would make me fight a fucking boss. Hit back. See, and then I do know that is gonna be a handful to deal with during your moving situation. You gotta move dealing with a little asshole. Oh man. But it is really ganging up on the nigga. Gonna do that, do this. Shit. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Right, it's bad. Hold on, which one is closer? We're gonna get that out the way. Whatever. Yeah. I hope that random person dropped a damn like. I'll be like, oh, y'all just wanted to see what I was doing. You couldn't even drop a like. At least leave a damn like. I need to change my little message at the bottom of the screen. If you randomly being nosy, just drop a random ass like. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's gonna be the new rule. Or a comment. Nah, fuck your like. Just drop a comment. I need to see what asshole is there. Yeah, so I can talk some more shit. Man, they about to take my ass up out of here. How far? Floor number 10. I might have actually got farther. Damn. But it was a long ass stream. I ain't never. I think the longest I streamed was around 3 hours. Or really 2 hours and 30 minutes. This might be the longest one. Peggy, you missed it. Oh, that's terrible. You still getting your ass whooped. Damn, y'all gonna give me a... Shit. Alright. Oh, Pegatron. Peganator. Peggy, Peg leg. You can tell growing up, I played Outburst. Or whatever that other game is. You gotta randomly call out shit. What was the... I didn't unlock nothing? That's fucked up. Yeah, that was a long ass runtime. Damage dealt. Yeah, I got a lot unlocked in. Let's go. Yeah. Bet that. Nothing unlocked. Ah, that's nice. So I guess I gotta go further on my adventure with old Peg Leg here. But I'm gonna give myself a little break, V. Thank you for stopping by the tree house. Kick it. I might be on. I hope you handle your moving situation well, and your Zeus don't kick ass too much and cause a scene. But yeah, I appreciate you. I'm about to go ahead and close this live.